guys, it's me Daily and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be filming a book haul. Yeah, if you want to see any other book hauls, I will link the playlist at the end of the video, as well as my most recent book haul right here in this corner. I have about 25-ish books, I think, here. The first one I want to talk about is just a middle grade. I've had this with me for a long time, but it was at my mom's house. I ended up grabbing some things from her house, so one of the things that I ended up bringing with me was Crispin, and I have no clue what this is about. All I know is that it kind of looks like my crush. And that's all I need to know. This is by Avi. I've read many of his other books. Asta's son is all he ever has been called. The lack of name is appropriate because he and his mother are but poor peasants in 14th century medieval England. But this 13-year-old boy who thought he had little to lose soon finds himself with even less. No home, family, or possessions. Accused of a crime he didn't commit, he had been declared a wolf's head. That means he may be killed on sight, if by anyone. If he wishes to remain alive, he must flee his tiny village. All the boy takes with him is a newly revealed name, Crispin, and his mother's cross of lead. His journey through the English countryside is puzzling, amazing, and terrifying. Especially difficult is his encounter with the juggler named Bear. A huge and possibly even mad man, Bear forces the boy to become his servant. Bear, however, is a strange master, for he encourages Crispin to think for himself. Though Bear promises to protect Crispin, it becomes clear that the boy is being relentlessly pursued. Why are his enemies so determined to kill him? Crispin is gradually drawn right into his enemy's fortress, where, in a riveting climax, he must become a different person if he is to save Bear's life and his own. I'm excited. Next up, let's talk about some of my graphic novels and manga. I did end up getting Gyo and Tomie. This one's upside down. But I got Tomie and Gyo. And if you haven't known this, I already read Uzumaki and I own it. And it's by Junji Ito. It was phenomenal. And I recently read Gyo last month and I really enjoyed it. It wasn't my favorite. It wasn't like phenomenal. The ending's not my favorite, honestly, but I did really enjoy it. And now all I need to read from him that I own so far is Tomie. This one I have no clue what I'm pretty sure it's about a girl who never dies. Murdered again and again, one girl always comes back for more. And the graphic novel I was talking about that I just recently got as well is Fangs. I wanted this graphic novel for a while. It's freaking adorable and it has sprayed edges. Just the color scheme, obviously. It just looks super spooky, super fun. And it's about a werewolf and a vampire falling in love, which sounds fun. So I am super excited. I have a lot of spooky graphic novels on my shelf that I want to be getting to within the next couple of months before October is over. And I'm so excited about this one. Let's go into some adult romance. The first one I ended up getting, which was my August pick, I believe, and that is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I was very fortunate to get this because I've read this before. I read it about a year ago, and my oh my, was it ever so phenomenal. It was so, it was just so good. And one day I want to reread it, so I wanted to get a copy of it. Finally got one because I didn't want any of the actual picks for the month, so I decided to see the member faves that you could pick from, and this was one of them. I was very happy to see that because I've been wanting the copy of the book for so long. This book is incredible. You should read it. It's about an actress, and we follow her growing up and how she learned to work her way up to where she was, and it's like kind of like different storylines, I guess you could say. We watch her story, we read about her story growing up and where she is now, and we also have a main character named Monique as well. And then my September pick for book of the month ended up being The Love Hypothesis, and this comes out September 14th, so in 7 days this book releases. By the time this video is up, it should almost be out. I think tomorrow it comes out by the time you see this video. But yeah, this is about like haters to lovers. It is such an adorable cover. Oh my god, I really want to read it. But there's other books on my TBR from my September TBR video that I need to get to. I guess you could say I don't need to get to them, but there's so many books I want to get to. Super excited. Adult romance, I believe. So a little nervous for that, I guess you could say. Not a huge fan of the smut in romances. I'd rather have YA romance because adults kind of just makes me uncomfortable, but gotta start somewhere, I guess. This is my final adult romance for this haul, and that is Back in the Burbs. I'm so freaking excited. I wanted to read this during the summer because it just seems like such a fun, summery kind of book. I don't know, it just looks so freaking adorable. I want to read it so bad. It just looks like such a fun, summery read, and I know summer's over for me now, but like, it looks so fun. So I don't know when I'll get to that one, but I'm so excited for it whenever I do. It's gonna be great. I already know it. Let's go to some fantasy. I think I only have one fantasy book, and that I can't really say much about it because I don't even know what it's about, honestly. That is Empire of Gold. This is a chunky book. This is the third and final book in the Daevabad trilogy. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I want to experience this. I have the first two books, and I thought this was on sale for like, I don't even know how much, but it was on sale. So I was like, you know what, might as well get it while it's on sale. I'm not going to read the synopsis because I don't want to be spoiled, but this is the third and final book in that trilogy, and I'm very, very excited for it. I've heard very good things. I'm scared though because of the size of the books. Thank you very much. I also have a memoir. I don't even know what this is considered. But this is, the next book here is Anti-Racist Ally, and this is not fantasy, obviously, but this is an introduction to activism and action involving racism, and I'm so, oh my god, am I ever so excited about this book. I want to learn so, it's such a cute cover as well, but I want to learn so much. I'm currently reading Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race, and oh my god, is it incredible. I'm very, very much loving it. It's very interesting, and I'm learning a lot, like a lot. Things I didn't realize went on, things I didn't realize I was a part of, and I just want to learn more, honestly. Make sure that I am becoming an anti-racist ally and fighting against racism. So I wanted to get this book. I found it at Barnes & Noble. I've wanted this for like almost a year now, but I really am very, very excited on learning about what things mean. You know, I want to learn more, and a lot of the words and things being talked about, I have no idea what they mean, no idea what the author is talking about and Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race, but it's still so incredible. I'm learning so much. And I only want to better myself more, so I think this is definitely a really good place to go from there, because a lot of it is things I don't know about and things I have no clue what they mean, so I just want to learn and think about things, and I'm so excited for this book. The next book is going to be a middle grade, no, a YA, and I already own this book. I've already read it, but I wanted this copy because the movie comes out in a couple weeks on September 24th. How could I forget? Oh my god, I'm so excited. And that is Dear Evan Hansen. This is the movie cover. Just every time this like commercial for the movie has come on a lot in the past like week for me, and it just makes me so nostalgic. I just want to keep living in this world, you know. I'm just so happy. I don't know, this book is so incredible, and I'm so happy I got the movie cover because look, it has Ben Platt on it. Ben Platt, I love Ben Platt. I'm so excited about this book. Now I have 2 copies of the book, and I'm so happy because this book just makes me over the moon excited about the movie, and I'm so looking forward to it. And having the movie cover, I love this cover so much more than the other one. The other one's still cool, but I love this one for some reason just so much. I'm so happy I have this book. I'm so happy I read it. I cannot wait for the movie. Let's go into spooky books now. This first one I'm going to be talking about is The Chalkman. This is a mass market paperback, which I'm not a fan of. It sounds kind of like It, honestly. In 1986, Eddie and his friends are on the verge of adolescence, spending their days biking in search of adventure. The Chalkmen are their secret codes, stick figures they draw for one another as hidden messages. But one morning, the friends find a chalk man leading them to the woods. They follow the message only to find the dead body of a teenage girl. In 2016, Eddie is nursing a drinking problem and trying to forget his past until one day he gets a letter containing a chalk man, the same one he and his friends saw when they found the body. Soon he learns that all his friends receive the same note. When one of them is killed, Eddie realizes that saving himself means figuring out what happened all those years ago, but digging into the past proves more dangerous than he could have known. because in this town everyone has secrets, no one is innocent, and some will do anything to bury the truth. So I don't know, I'm super excited about this. It is blurbed by Stephen King as well. Want to read something good? If you like my stuff, you'll like this. So it makes sense. Hopefully I enjoy this because it sounds creepy. And that's what I want, the creepiness. Another spooky book I ended up getting here is The Silent Patient, and this is by Alex Michaelides. This is about a woman named Alicia Berenson. She ends up shooting her husband in the face like 6 times or something, and then never speaks again. Don't know where else that's going. But yeah, very excited about this one. Spooky. I don't know if I'll get to it anytime soon, but I'm excited for it. The next book here is called Dead Dead Girls. And this is by Nikisa Afia. I believe this is like a debut. This is the 1920s. I'm so excited about that. It's just like the cover in general is just so beautiful. Cannot wait, honestly. Harlem, 1926. Young black women like Louise Lloyd are ending up dead. Following a harrowing kidnapping ordeal when she was in her teens, Louise is doing everything she can to maintain a normal life. She's succeeding too. She spends her days working at Maggie's Cafe and her nights at the Zodiac, Harlem's hottest speakeasy. Louise's friends, especially her girlfriend, Rosa Mary Moreno, might say she's running from her past and the notoriety that still stalks her, but don't tell her that. When a girl turns up dead in front of the cafe, Louise is forced to confront something she's been trying to ignore. 2 other local black girls have been murdered in the past few weeks. After an altercation with the police officer gets her arrested, Louise is given an ultimatum. She can either help solve the case or wind up in a jail cell. Louise has no choice but to investigate and soon finds herself toe-to-toe with a murderous mastermind hell-bent on taking more lives, maybe even her own. But the 1920s thing on top of the concept sounds incredible. I'm so excited for this one. More spooky books here, but there's 4 and they're part of a series. Oh my god, am I so freaking excited for these books. I'm beyond ecstatic. First one is, this is part of the Disney Chills series, which I've never heard of. It's probably been around for a few years and I've never heard of it. This first one is called Part of Your Nightmare, and these focus on the villains and a new character involved. Oh my god, this cover is beautiful. This one's about an 11-year-old girl named Shelly Anderson. She wants to be popular, her parents have split, and she had to start over at a new school with different classes, a brand new swim team, and an unfamiliar social scene. So what if she wants the cool kids to like her? Is that really too much to ask? So when Shelly finds a mysterious Nautilus shell that has summoned the infamous sea witch Ursula, she jumps at the chance to make a deal that will solidify her as one of the coolest girls in school. But when Shelly's wish quickly goes belly up, she must figure out how to back out of the witch's deal before it forever binds her fate. Grab your nightlight, dear reader, and prepare to be chilled. Oh! But that's the first one in the series. The second one is, oh my god, Princess and the Frog themed. And we follow the Shadow Man and this character named Jamal. He is 12 years old, and he's always lived in the shadow of his twin brother, Malik. All he wants in the world is to know, just for one day, what it's like to be his more popular, more talented, and more confident brother. So when a mysterious man named Dr. Facilier appears and offers Jamal the opportunity to do just that, Jamal jumps at the chance. But when he wakes up the next morning to find his dream has come true, he learns it comes at a terrible cost. There's a reason people say never make a deal with the Shadow Man, and Jamal is about to find out what it is. Oh my god! Just the cover? These covers are stunning. I cannot wait. I want to do like a reading vlog on these or something, like reading the Disney Chills series. The third one is Peter Pan themed, and this one's called The Second Star to the Fright, and this one says 11-year-old Barry doesn't want to grow up. He likes his life as it is and would rather not have more chores and responsibilities like his older sister, or go to junior high where there's more homework. So when he finds a creepy hook in an old pirate ship exhibit, along with a note promising that whoever possesses it will never grow old, Barry jumps at the chance to takes the hook home. But when a hook fulfills its promise, Barry realizes staying a kid forever comes with a dreadful consequence. Now he must find a way to reverse the spell before it's too late. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. Oh my god! And the fourth one is Be Careful What You Wish For, like F-U-R, because it is Cruella de Vil. Oh my god. 13-year-old Delia loves fashion and beauty products. She spends hours in her room attempting to take the perfect selfie. All she wants is to be cool and trendy as the other girls in her new school. Unfortunately, Delia's family doesn't have a ton of money, so keeping up with the latest styles is next to impossible. But when Delia finds her near-flawless fox fur coat that's been discarded, she discovers that whenever she wears it, she's transformed. Literally. She becomes prettier, more confident, and as a result, more popular. She's racking up the likes both virtually and in real life. Finally, everything in her life is perfect. That is, until the original owner of the coat decides that she wants it back. Enter Cruella de Vil, a woman who will stop at nothing to reclaim her most prized possession, even though she's long been dead. And when Delia tries to make a deal with DeVille, she'll learn that beauty is never worth the price. Oh my god, and in this one though, Cruella looks so evil. Look at her. Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm absolutely... Oh! And there's more where that came from. Now it's time to get to the packages. I've opened one of the 3 because before I went to school this morning at like 10 a.m. I got this package sitting next to the door. And one of the books is the newest installment in the series. It came out last month. I was watching Hercules with my little sister Eva, and I was like, you know what? I wonder if they'll ever do a Hercules book in this series. I looked it up. They already let it out. Oh my god. Okay, this one, on the outside, 12-year-old Hector seems like he's got it all. He's strong, fast, and rumored to be the favorite to win this year's Zeus Cup at the Mount Olympus Spartan Run. The highest honor in a small Midwestern town, Hector's parents and his 5 siblings trained to win gold in their 12th year, but all fell short. Now Hector is at their last chance to bring glory to the family, and he's starting to feel the pressure. After a mysterious and extremely talented girl named May obliterates him at the practice run, Hector is desperate to do whatever it takes to win and make his family proud. He was certain God in the underworld who has a mighty proposition for Hector. Hades will give him godlike strength and speed in exchange for the trophy at the end of the race. Seems like a pretty good trade-off, but as Hector soon discovers, no deal with Hades is as straightforward as it seems, and he's gonna have to go to the distance or risk going from hero to zero. Oh my god. Look at that! Oh my god, what a demon! Literally! This one's called Liar Liar Head on Fire. And you can see Panic and Pain in the background as well. I'm so ready to read that series in general. Speaking of spooky books, I also got another book inside this pack. It came in like a Cinderella box, which is the new Cinderella movie. I did not know they did that. But I also got another one in this package, and I'm so excited. It's the third and final book in this trilogy. But this is by Catherine Arden, and this is part of the Small Spaces trilogy. And now I have Dark Waters. I wish it wasn't hardcover, but it does look very glossy. This is Dark Waters. It has like this creepy fish on it. Oh my god, I believe this is the final book in that trilogy. Unfortunately, my other copies are in paperback, and this one is hardcover. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this one goes because the last one was probably my favorite of the 2 so far, but this follows the same characters again. Super excited. I'm not going to explain what this one's about, but the first one in the series or trilogy is about Ollie, Coco, and Brian. They're going on a school field trip to this like farm. The whole class gets trapped by these scarecrows that come alive at night. And Ollie, Coco, and Brian have to figure out how to save their friends to get home safely. So I really liked it. The second one is ghost themed, and this one's like Loch Ness Monster themed, I guess you could say. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This book is so glossy and beautiful. Okay, now it's time to open packages blindly. So I know the books I'm getting. There's 2 left. So there's this one, which is in a bag. I think I'm gonna open this one first because this other one here is actually a pre-order. It actually released today. I never get them in these bubble packages, whatever this is called, from Amazon. I've never gotten them like this before. They've always come in boxes. Oh my god, I'm excited. I've read this book. I own this book, but this is a different copy of it, and I've wanted this copy. I've wanted this copy for so long. So the book I got is The Book Thief. Oh my god, I wanted this cover for so long. It's got like little gold sparkle things on it, and it's Liesl dancing with death. And that sounds sad, but like it's Liesl and she's dancing with death. Oh, look at them. Oh my god. And the spine is different too. I love that so much. I have the like most common well-known copy, I guess you could say, with like the dominoes on the front, but this one I've always wanted just because it looks so much more like visually pleasing to me. I don't know why. It's just such a beautiful cover. I love the way it looks and it's put together. Some important information: this novel is narrated by Death. That's beautiful. Oh, look at, here's a small fact: you are going to die. Looking at this makes me want to read it all over again, which I should. I really should. I don't even know if I want to read this copy. I want to reread the other copy, because the other copy I'm more okay with damaging. I don't like damaging any books, but I don't want to ruin this. I don't want to ruin this. I want this to be my copy to look at and be so proud of owning, because this book is so incredible. I mean, it's just so beautiful. This next one, I already know what it is. Like I said, it's a pre-order. It releases today. It's the Hawthorne Legacy. This is the second book in the in the Inheritance Games trilogy, I believe. Now I'm excited to see. I haven't read the synopsis for this one, so I'm excited to see where this one goes. I want to read this as soon as possible. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the first one is drawing a blank for me because I don't remember the whole thing and how it really ended. Mystery, riches, romance, betrayal. Two can play this game. Overnight, Avery Grams went from sleeping in her car to billionaire heiress. Now ensconced in a world of opulence, riddles, and danger, and family secrets, Avery is in the hunt for the one person who might hold the answers to all her questions, including why eccentric billionaire Tobias Hawthorne left his entire fortune to Avery, a virtual stranger rather than to his own daughters and grandsons. Avery has a DNA test that proves she's not a Hawthorne by blood, but cryptic clues begin piling up, hinting at a deeper connection to the family. Soon Avery finds herself pulled into another game just as twisted as the first. As she works her way through puzzle after puzzle, it becomes clear that nothing is what it seems. Grayson and Jameson, two of the enigmatic and magnetic Hawthorne grandsons, continue to pull Avery in different directions, and it's getting harder to tell who her allies are and who will stop at nothing to see Avery out of the picture by any means necessary. I forgot about that. Like, you can't trust anybody, you know? Anyway, guys, those were all the books I have to unbox and talk about today. But yeah, oh my god, I had such a great time. I can't believe that Book Thief cover and the Hawthorne Legacy book. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm so happy. If you want to see any of my other book hauls, remember they're up in this corner, and I'll also have the playlist at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. Hopefully you did. I have a lot of other book hauls where this came from, and I have a lot of other videos planned for the rest of 2021. So thanks for watching today's video. Tell me if you read any of these books, which one you think I should read first, and I'll see you next Monday on my channel. Bye!